This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlyle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dairy King broadcast booth this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton, Illinois. I am Greg Meyer here from Central Community High School as we get ready for a Clinton County battle tonight between the Carlyle Lady Indians, who enter with a record of 6-4, 1-3 in the Cahokia Conference, taking on the Central Lady Cougars, who have a record of 6-1 and 2-0 in the Cahokia Conference, in a battle here tonight at Central Community High School. Other games going on in the area tonight for our school, other county schools tonight. The only other team in action tonight is the Westland Lady Warriors. They are 3-7 on the year. They are at Triad this evening. So if we get any score updates from there, we will make sure to pass them along with you this evening while you're listening to us here at Central. We're going to take our first commercial break of the evening here tonight on the Spectrum Business pregame show. When we come back, we're going to break down this match a little bit between the Carlyle Lady Indians and the Central Lady Cougars. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Hi, this is Rich Knable, lending officer at Bradford National Bank in Highland. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm ready to assist you with your entire commercial or agricultural lending needs in Highland or Madison County. For all your lending needs, from startups to expansions, from remodeling to equipment purchases, chances are Bradford National Bank has a program to meet your unique individual needs. Since all loan decisions are made locally, our full-service lending department can move your project along without any red tape or hassle. Bradford National Bank has always focused on the needs of our customers and the communities we serve, supporting hundreds of organizations right here at home each year. It just makes sense to bank locally. Call me today at 664-2200. That's 664-2200. You'll be glad you did. Bradford National Bank, your hometown community bank since 1867.
Rich Knable, MLO number 712773, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's true. What is in the box does matter. Hi, this is A.G. Becker. Don't do your Christmas shopping until you check Becker Jewelers' Facebook page. We have weekly hot deals, and I mean really hot deals. And they're on our Facebook page right now. From 1 to 5 different pieces of jewelry every week at prices you have to see to believe. You'll make this a very exciting Christmas for someone you love, and Becker's will save you a bundle. What are the deals this week? There's just one way to find out. Go to Becker Jewelers' Facebook page right now. The deals you'll see are good for 1 week only and only while supplies last. Be sure to like us and click the sign up button to receive our weekly e-blast. You'll be first to find out what the weekly hot deals are. Becker's is going to make this a great Christmas because what is in the box does matter.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at beckerjewelers.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton, Illinois. Greg Meyer here for you from Central Community High School here tonight as we get ready for a Cahokia Conference Clinton County matchup here tonight between the Lady Indians and the Lady Cougars. We roll along here on the Spectrum Business pregame show. The Lady Indians enter with a 6-4 record, 1-3 in the Cahokia Conference. Head coach Darren Smith is in his third year as the girls' head varsity basketball coach. He is 4-52 over his first 2 seasons. Lady Indians broke a 4-game losing skid in their last game out with a 53-45 win over Pinckneyville on Saturday. Brooklyn Smith led the way in a monster game for Darren Smith and his girls. 23 points for Smith, 15 rebounds to top the scoring charts for the Lady Indians. Lady Indians are scoring about 43 points per game, giving up about 44 points per game on the season. And talking to head coach Darren Smith, he said, it's been a rough last week or so for our girls. He said, had that tough 4-game losing streak after starting the year 5-0. And he said, one thing is we need to be a little bit more consistent on the offense and defensive side of the basketball. There's nights that offensively we score the basketball quite a bit, but our defensive effort just hasn't been as good or as sharp. And he said then there's been nights during these last 5 games that our offense is not very good, but our defense is better, but they still find their way on the short end of the stick in those last couple of games. So he said one thing they're looking for going into the Christmas holiday is a little bit more consistency going into the tournaments coming up. Brooklyn Smith averaging 14 points per game, a team high 7.5 rebounds. Then Molly Decamper at 11 points per game and 7 rebounds as the second leader. And then Callie Michaels at 7 points per game, on the top 3 scorers for the Lady Indians through 10 basketball games so far. On the other side, for the Central Lady Cougars, who enter with a 6-1 record, 2-0 in the Cahokia Conference, they have won 3 in a row entering tonight's ball game. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th year as head girls basketball coach at Central High School. He is 3-0-1 and 85 over his first 12 seasons as the head coach. Lady Cougars' last game out was a 45-33 conference road win at Columbia. Lady Cougars are entering tonight's game scoring about 45 points per game and giving up about 31 points per game on the season through 7 basketball games. And talking to Nathan Reeder prior to the game tonight as well, he had said he feels like his girls are playing a little bit better. They had a tough overtime win last Monday night, and he thinks things are starting to turn the corner. He said defensively they're playing at a much higher level. Offensively, he says there's still things that they need to do a little bit better, like executing a little bit better on the offensive end. But on top of that, he says he likes where the direction is headed for the Lady Cougars so far, entering now game number 8 of the season and going into the Christmas tournament. Lady Cougars leading scorers so far through the first 7 games. Faye Meisner, 12 points per game. Carson Newkirk is at 9.5 points per game, a team high 8 rebounds. Then Allie Fairman at 8.6 points per game. And then Clarice Jansen is at 6 points, and the team's second leader in rebounds at 6 boards per game are the top 3 or 4 scorers for the Lady Cougars if need be. But it's been mainly Meisner doing most of the scoring, the only girl averaging double figures, but the other 3 girls in Newkirk, Fairman, Jansen, not far behind there in the supporting role. We're going to take another commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame show. When we come back, we are going to have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlyle IGA opening tip-off will be coming up shortly after that as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
New in 2017, Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies. New patients are welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. If you are looking for a happy dental home and would like to talk to the insurance coordinator about your insurance options, Breeze Dental Care would be glad to help. Call 526-2020.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlyle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlyle.
Max 96.7.
Central Community High School is where we're at here tonight for your broadcast game this evening. Greg Meyer here once again in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Let's take a look here at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups here this evening. For the road team on the scoreboard, the Carlyle Lady Indians supporting their road purple uniforms with the black lettering and the gold trim. Head coach Darren Smith's lineup will look like this. He'll go 5'7", senior guard. Number 12 is Kaylee Perez. He'll go 5'9", junior forward. Number 15 is Brooklyn Smith. He'll go 5'8", senior forward. Number 24 is Kylie Smith. He'll go 5'11", sophomore forward. 25, Molly Decamper. And 5'8", senior guard. 32 is Callie Michael. Lady Indians are the road team on the scoreboard, supporting their road purple uniforms with the black lettering and the gold trim. Lady Indians are 6-4 on the season, 1-3 in the Kokia Conference. Darren Smith is the head coach. He's in his third year as the head coach. His assistant coach is Dale Pulver. For the Central Lady Cougars, will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, supporting their home white uniforms with the purple lettering and the black trim around the letters and numbers. The Lady Cougars lineup for Nathan Reeder will look like this. 5'6", senior guard or junior guard. Number 10 is Allison Fairman. 5'5", senior guard. Number 13 is Olivia Wesselman. 5'5", senior guard. Number 14, Faye Meisner. 5'8", senior forward. 22, Clarice Jansen. And 5'10", senior forward. 23, Carson Newkirk. Lady Cougars will be in their home white uniforms with the purple lettering and the black trim. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th season as the head coach. Lady Cougars 6-1 on the year, 2-0 in the Cahokia Conference. His assistant coaches are Kelly Schumacher, Angie Colbrecker, and Kelsey Kaharbian are the coaching staff for the Lady Cougars, and those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups here this evening. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we're going to have your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off between the Lady Indians and the Lady Cougars. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlyle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Imming Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Lineups have been said this evening. Along with the anthem has been sung, it's going to be Perez Smith, Brooklyn Smith, Kylie Smith, Molly DeCamper, Callie Michael for the Lady Indians to begin play. Allie Fairman, Olivia Wesselman, Faye Meisner, Clarice Jansen, Carson Newkirk, here tonight for the Lady Cougars to begin play. It's Molly DeCamper in the center circle, and she will jump it up with Carson Newkirk. Check that. Your officials for this evening's game, veteran crew tonight. We got Joel Beschen, Brandon Holtman, and Craig Becker. Your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off coming up. Brandon Holtman's going to step into the center circle. Newkirk and DeCamper in the center circle. And here we go, your hometown proud Carlyle IG opening tip-off controlled by the Lady Cougars. They'll move right to left to begin the first half. Westman's got it at the point. Left side of the floor for Fairman. Guarded there by Brooklyn Smith. Now dribbles up from the left wing and going to use the Jansen screen on the right side of the floor. Now goes into the corner for the dribble. Now backs it back out to the right wing. Now Newkirk out top. Newkirk now left wing Wesselman. Looking, now dumped it down left block. Meisner, fall away jumper on the baseline for two for Faye Meisner. And the Lady Cougars out to a 2-0 lead. Perez against the full court man-to-man pressure by Lady Cougars. Here comes a double team. Perez's pass over the head of Michael, and the Lady Indians turn it over on their first possession of the game. Sideline throw for Meisner in front of the scorer's table. Gets it into Jansen, left corner, back for Meisner now at the left point. Now dribbling it over to the middle. Right side for Fairman with it on the right wing. Skips to Jansen, left elbow, ball fakes, and she's going to shuffle the pivot feet, and the Lady Cougars will turn it over on the other side. Perez will inbound in front of Darren Smith on the sideline. Now Molly DeCamper will bring it up against Newkirk. Here comes the double team coming again. DeCamper does get it across. Now tries to reverse pivot, picks it up in a bad spot, needs help. Ball stripped loose by Newkirk. Lady Indians turn it over on back-to-back possessions. Meisner between her legs with a dribble at the left point. Now sets up the offense here at the point. Now dribbles over to the right side of the floor. Goes Newkirk right wing. Newkirk now skips Jansen. Left elbow. Ball fake. Middle of the floor. Kick out. Right wing. Three on the way for Carson. Newkirk is good for a trifecta for Carson Newkirk. And it's 5-0 Lady Cougars. Now Brooklyn Smith will bring it across the timeline and skip Perez. Going right to the hole. No resistance. Dump down pass just a little too high for DeCamper. And the Lady Indians with 3 turnovers on their first 3 opportunities with the basketball. The pressure speeding them up. First corner action here with 6:25 to play. Brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall. And Faye Meisner's got it across the timeline for the Lady Cougars at the left point. She'll use the Jansen screen, trying to turn the corner. Now goes for Fairman in the right corner. Now out top Meisner. Now Wesselman with a touch. Left wing for Newkirk. Now Fairman on the cut. Backs it back out to the corner. Now Meisner at the point. Dribble driving it at Perez. Stops on a dime. Shot goes up. Blocked out of the air by Perez. But the ball deflected out to Wesselman. Now Wesselman. Right wing. Jansen with the ball fake at the foul line. And Wesselman, she's traveled for the second time. The Lady Cougars turn it over for the second time. Not quite getting the pivot foot down. Perez will inbound it. Steps back, launches it down the floor. Smith's got a one-on-one opportunity with Jansen. Shot on the floor. Foul on the floor by Jansen. First personal, first team foul of anybody here in the opening half. And Smith just beat Jansen down the floor. I think it's going to be a baseline throw shot before. Or foul before the shot with 5:47 to play. 5-0 lead. Lady Cougars out in front of the Lady Indians on your Honest Water scoreboard. Kylie Smith will inbound on the baseline. Looks. Trying to get it into the middle of the floor, and it was stolen away by Wesselman. 4 turnovers for the Lady Indians, and Wesselman will walk it up. Off the Jansen screen at the left point. Now bouncing right side of the floor for Herman. Now directing traffic over, and she'll dribble over to the left side for Meisner. Now the left wing dribble drives the hole, stops him just inside the foul line, and that one is good for 2 for Faye Meisner. And Lady Cougars out to a 7-0 lead, 5:20 to play here first quarter. Smith against the pressure, and Jansen just picked up her second foul, and Smith hit the floor hard on the blocking foul. And Jansen, Nathan Reeder immediately going to the bench. 20, Alexis Klosterman will check in for Jansen with her 2 fouls. Smith inbounding for Perez. Perez is going to bring it across the timeline, guarded tightly by Wesselman off the DeCamper screen. Can't turn the corner there. Right wing Michael now. Now she's going to dribble off the Smith screen. to the left point. Now again reverses the floor and right side for Perez. Dribble right around on the baseline of Wesselman. Right-handed layup good for two for Kaylee Perez. And the Lady Indians on the board with 4:55 to play in the first quarter. 7-2. Lady Cougars out front though. Meisner, middle of the floor against a 2-3 zone. Right wing now for Fairman. Lady Indians switching defenses. Newkirk in the right corner. Right wing Fairman. Top of the key is Wesselman. Left wing for Faye Meisner. Meisner now dumping in the left corner for Newkirk. Now Meisner left wing. Now for Fairman. Now right side of the floor. Wesselman. She's going to try a three from the right wing. That one a little short. No good. And a rebound brought down by Klosterman and a reset. Now Newkirk a deep two on the way. That one short there. No good. And Smith with a rebound and run out. The other way. Smith stops. Looks for help. Decamper underneath. Right-handed layup for two for Molly Decamper. Lady Cougars now Meisner for Wesselman left wing. Now Newkirk, Wesselman now top of the key for Fairman. 7-4, 4 minutes to play here in the first. Lady Cougars out front. Wesselman bouncing in the middle for Klosterman. Wesselman, we're going to have a kick ball, and it'll be a sideline throw. Wesselman will trigger it on the sideline and goes for Meisner. Top the key. Right wing handoff for Wesselman. Now left side of the floor. Newkirk into the left corner for Fairman. Now she'll dribble up to the left wing. Now back into the left corner. Meisner who replaces her there. Newkirk cutting in the lane. Looking for help. Dump down. Feed inside. Deflected out. Lady Cougars turned it over for the third time as Newkirk trying to hit a cutting Klosterman. The ball ended up at Jeremy Chago's feet on the baseline. 3:35 to play first quarter. 7-4 Lady Cougars. Here comes Perez. Double team coming. Wesselman poked it away for just a second. Ball still loose. Wesselman gets the steal. Now run out. Fairman going right to the hole. Right-handed layup for two is good. 5 Lady Indian turnovers here in the opening quarter. And the Lady Cougars have countered with points. 9-4 now. Inbound Decamper whistle. She called for a travel, and that's 6 now Lady Indian turnovers. Lady Indians 2 for 2 from the field, but have 6 turnovers here. 3:18 to play first quarter. 9-4. Lady Cougars out front. Meisner out. Inbound pass for Fairman. Right side of the floor now for Wesselman. Dribbles down underneath. Klosterman right block. Kick out for Fairman. I think it might have been deflected into the backcourt. No, it was not. And a turnover by the Lady Cougars, and that's their fourth. So right now a combined 10 turnovers here in the opening quarter. And a combined 13 points. Kylie Smith inbounding on the sideline. Bouncing it in for Brooklyn Smith. Now skips it over to the left side of the floor for Perez. On the dribble drive. Backs it back out to the left wing. Wesselman almost stole it away. Now picks up her dribble in the corner is Perez. Michael now with a catch. At the foul line. Couple dribble pickup. Now Smith left elbow trying to turn the corner. She can't quite do it. Wesselman stopped on a dime. Traveling. And 7 Lady Indian turnovers. Meisner now the other way. 9-4, 2:45 to play first quarter. Fairman in the right corner for the Lady Cougars, who have a 5-point lead. Fairman now dribbles up middle for Wesselman. Left corner, Fairman. Bounce past Newkirk, left block. Kick out. Left point triple on the way for Wesselman. That one no good there. Smith with her second rebound. And Wesselman 0 for 2 from distance. Smith now with a full head of steam. Double team comes. Michael throws it underneath. Hits a cutting Decamper. Shot no good, but Molly will go to the free throw line. And we'll check the personal foul. Be the third team foul on the Lady Cougars. And that one, I believe, on 13 Wesselman. First personal. Decamper at the free throw line. First of 2 on the way. That one good there. Molly for the season, 65% at the line. And the Lady Cougars bring on another sub, number 2. That's a freshman. That's Chloe Book. The second Decamper free throw on the way. That one good that time as well. 9-6, 2:21 to play first quarter, and Meisner back the other way for the Lady Cougars. Meisner now between the legs with the dribble against a 2-3 zone. Now she'll direct traffic at the point. Dribbling, driving it. Now kick out corner 3 on the way for Allison Fairman. That one's good for a 3 for Allie Fairman. And that's a second Lady Cougars triple in 4 attempts. 12-6, 1:55 to play. Lady Cougars with a 6-point lead, their largest of the game. Smith with a crossover dribble. Spinning into the double team. Had it knocked out of her hands. 8 Lady Indian turnovers. Fairman with a bounce pass, 2-on-1 the other way. The freshman Book off the glass for 2. And now the largest lead of the game here at 8, 14-6. DeCamper gets it across the timeline, stops and picks up her dribble, needs help, hits a cutting Smith. Battling for a position, shot up off the glass, no good. Klosterman's going to be the recipient of the foul. First 14 foul on the Lady Cougars. And Smith at the line. 54% for the year. First one on the way for Brooklyn is good that time. 11, Abby Horseman on for the Lady Cougars, and for the Lady Indians, 21. That's Megan Holtman. Second Smith free throw, no good. Horseman gets the rebound. Meisner at the point. Left wing now, Book. Now Meisner top of the key. 14-7, 1:15 to play first quarter. Newkirk right corner. Now Meisner on the right wing. Now right wing, Newkirk. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now dribble drives around Smith. Floater in the lane. Shot no good. Smith will be the recipient of the foul. Newkirk to the line. Smith's first personal, first team foul on the Lady Indians here of the first half. With 1:06 to play, Newkirk at the line. 83% for the season. First one all the way too strong that time, no good. 14-7, 1:06 to play. The second free throw by Newkirk, toe on the line for a second one there, and that one rolls around and goes in. And it's now 15-7, matching the largest lead of the game, 8. Perez inbound, handoff Smith. Smith stops, skips it, left point, Perez. Perez dribbling at, now looks for a Smith screen, using it, top the key, now left wing. She picks up her dribble, needs help. Now Smith comes and gets it, and she's going to whistle and called for a travel. 9 Lady Indian turnovers, and here comes Kylie Smith into the ball game for Brooklyn Smith. Horseman inbounds from Eisner with 50 seconds left to play. First quarter, 14-7. Or 15-7, sorry, check that. Fairman right wing, top the key, Meisner, using the Horseman screen. Now with it at the left wing is Faye, going for a dribble. Now in the left corner, Newkirk back out top, Faye Meisner. Meisner dribbling over to the right side of the floor, goes between the legs with the dribble, now behind the back with it. Now up time for Newkirk with 28 seconds. Left wing, Chloe Book with 25 ticks. Now Newkirk with 23. Dribbles over to the right side of the floor. Meisner now in the corner with 18. And now they're going to set things up for the final possession here of the opening quarter with 14 seconds left to go. 15-7, Lady Cougars lead on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner, Fairman with 8 seconds. In the corner for Newkirk with 7. Meisner with 6. Now 5. Now 4 between the legs with dribble corner. Fairman 3 on the way with 1 second. That one too strong. And that's going to be how the first quarter ends. As DeCamper cleared the rebound for the Lady Indians. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after one, the Central Lady Cougars 15, the Carlyle Lady Indians 7. Listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back here to Central High School. Score here, 15-7. Lady Cougars on top of the Lady Indians after one quarter. Lady Indians have the basketball to begin the second quarter. Kylie Smith, Kaylee Perez, Brooklyn Smith, Molly DeCamper, Callie Michael to reset the floor for the Lady Indians. Perez has got it right wing. Picks up her dribble, hits a cutting. Smith right now at the foul line. Step back, deuce on the way for Brooklyn. That one too strong that time, and Newkirk with the rebound. So it's Meisner, Newkirk, Fairman, Horseman, and Book on the floor to begin the second quarter for the Lady Cougars. Fairman with a touch left wing. Now Meisner. Now over to the Book on the right side of the floor. Right corner, Newkirk. Hits a cutting right block for Horseman. First shot attempt, no good. Battle for the rebound. Horseman gets her own rebound, puts it back up off the glass for 2 for Abby Horseman. And now the largest lead, 17-7, 10 points here. Lady Cougars out front. 7:15 to play second quarter. Smith. Double team comes. Looks for help. Goes for Kylie Smith, left corner. Picks up her dribble. Now Michael at the left point. Bouncing for Brooklyn Smith, top the key. Dump down. Decamper backs her way down. Left-handed layup blocked out of the air by Newkirk. And Lady Cougars with the ball. Run out the other way. Meisner, dribble drive, kick, corner, deuce on the way for Chloe Book. Shot no good. Molly with a rebound. Now Molly with a dribble at the right side. Now hits the cutting. Michael now bouncing right block for Smith. Now back out Michael. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now she's going to dribble drive to the hole. Going right at Horseman. Wild shot up, no good. And Book clears the rebound. 17-7, 6:35 to play here in the first half. Second quarter action brought to you by Becker Jewelers. Chloe Book's got it in the right corner for the Lady Cougars. Dump down Horseman, right block. Kick out Fairman, top the key. Now it's Newkirk now in the left corner. Meisner tries a three. That one's going to be too strong that time. Battle for the rebound. Newkirk with it. Left-handed layup off the window for 2 for Carson Newkirk. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor by Carlyle Lady Indian head coach Darren Smith. Your score here with 6:16 to play in the first half. It's the Lady Cougars 19, Lady Indian 7. Listen to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside Rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Max 96.7.
Honest Water scoreboard here with 6:16 to play in the first half. It's the Central Lady Cougars 19, the Carlisle Lady Indians 7. Don't forget to join Rip for Talking Sports. Rip opens the show with scores and stuff and recaps action from tonight's games and games from around the area. That's Talking Sports with Rip right here on Max, and you can hear that on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Callie Michael gets it across the timeline. Her pocket was picked, though, there by Fairman. Fairman going the other way. Right-handed layup. Shot was no good, but a foul. And that's now 10 Lady Indian turnovers. Fairman to the free throw line. And foul there on 32. Callie Michael, her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Indians of the first half. Fairman at the line with 6:03 to play in the first half. First one on the way for Allison, up and good there. Fairman for the season, 78% at the line. Fairman a couple of dribbles at the free throw line. Second one on the way there is good as well. 21-7, 14-point lead now for the Lady Cougars. Prezzo inbound. Lady Cougars still in that man-to-man pressure with a little bit of a trap coming. Now Smith with a tough catch, dribbling a little out of control. Michael's got the catch though on the right side of the floor now for the Lady Indians. She's going to back things out. Now Perez top the key. With 5:48 to play here in the first half. Perez off the Molly decamper screen. Go right to the hole. Left-handed layup. Too strong that time. Battle for the rebound. Last deflected out by Smith. And it'll go over to the Lady Cougars. Listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at WCXO967.com. You can click on live sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we are on the air with all our sports broadcasts. Chloe Buck with it, right wing for the Lady Cougars. Newkirk with a foul line catch, blocked by Decamper. And I'll have to, not a whole lot of contact. Decamper looked like she got the ball up top clean. And Darren Smith asking Craig Becker the same question. Newkirk will go to the free throw line. It looked like she had a clean block. No body contact. First free throw on the way for Newkirk is good that time, and it's now 22-7, Lady Cougars. Foul on Molly, her first person. Third team foul on the Lady Indians of the opening half. Second Newkirk free throw on the way, no good. And a battle for the rebound. Decamper came with that, but an over the back on Meisner. First personal for Faye. 15 foul on the Lady Cougars of the first half. Perez will inbound. Again, Lady Cougars still in that pressure defense. Smith, double team's going to come quickly. Perez, they get it. And Fairman comes hustling from the backcourt to knock it into the front row, and a show of support from her head coach, Nathan Reeder. With a couple of loud claps, they throw it into the backcourt. Kylie Smith does for Perez. 5:20 to play first half, 22-7. Lob feed underneath. Nice, tough catch by DeCamper. Had it rejected out of the air, but it'll stay with the Lady Indians. Kylie Smith, the inbound on the baseline. Bouncing for Smith, right block. Initiates some contact. Shot up off the window, no good. Battle for the rebound. Brooklyn Smith comes up with the rebound, but she had a foot on the end line. And another Lady Indian turnover. Meisner. Right side of the floor, Book. Skipping outside for Faye. Now over to the left side of the floor for Newkirk. 4:55 to play in the first half. Faye with a catch, right wing dribble driving to the hole. Stops on the right baseline, trying to bounce it out. And a Lady Cougar turnover their fifth. And a whistle on a hand check foul on Newkirk. And that's just the 16th foul now on the Lady Cougars here of the opening half. Perez will bring it up. Guarded by Book. Bouncing left corner for Callie Michael. Now Kylie Smith back in the corner for Callie Michael. Callie now surveys, gets it for Perez. And a whistle and an incidental contact. Book's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her first personal 17 foul. Perez is going to be at the line for one and a bonus. So with 4:28 to go, Lady Cougars pick up their 17 fouls. So it'll be free throws the rest of the first half. Klosterman and Wesselman return. Newkirk and Book will sit for the Lady Cougars. And now Joel Beschen comes over to the scorer's desk having a conversation with head scorekeeper Brian Short. And everything situated 1-1 now. Perez at the free throw line. Kaylee, 42% free throw shooter for the year. The front end of the 1-1 on the way for Perez is no good. Battle for the rebound. The rebound comes up into the hands of Meisner as Brooklyn Smith hit the deck on the other end. Dumped down feed Horseman. Now Wesselman. Now Meisner with 4:15 to play. First half, 22-7. Lady Cougars out front on your Honest Water scoreboard. Wesselman's pass stolen away. Trying to get it inside for Klosterman. Run out the other way. Kaylee Perez right into layup is good for two. And it's now 22-9. Meisner. And Lady Cougars as the ball deflected out by Perez with turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Almost had another one there. 3:53 to go here in the first half. 22-9 Lady Cougars. Spectrum Business halftime will be coming up. Get your first half stats analysis. Try to get you a score from our other game going on in the area tonight. Westland and Triad. Meisner. Handoff Wesselman. Klosterman right side of the floor. Now Fairman in the right corner. Off a couple of screens. Fairman trying to turn the corner and does. Dump down feed underneath. And off the glass for two for Abby Horseman. And a nice feed from Fairman down under. Smith for Perez. Dribble over to the left side of the floor now, 24-9. Picks up her dribble, needs help. Bouncing, Smith underneath. Going right to the hole, right-handed layup. Shot missed there. Horseman with another rebound, her third. Smith 0 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Meisner right wing. Now Klosterman. Left side of the floor, Wesselman, 3:53 to play. The clock ain't moving. Clock's not moving. Still not moving. Clock still ain't moving right. And we get it going. Fairman tries a three from the right corner. That shot no good. Brooklyn Smith goes up high, clears another rebound, her fourth. Smith. Working against Klosterman, backing her way down. Now Molly DeCamper right side of the floor. 24-9. Right wing for Michael. Kylie Smith in the right corner with a touch. Now dribbling up to the middle of the floor. Picks up her dribble, skipping for Smith. Going right to the hole. Forces a shot up. Shot will roll off the rim and it won't go, but a foul, and Smith back to the line. Foul on 20. Klosterman, her second personal. 18 foul of the Lady Cougars here. And it'll be two throws for Smith, where she's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. The first of 2 for Smith. Short, no good. 21, Megan Holtman back on for the Lady Indians. And for the first time, number 5, Kayla Gooderslow. As well. Smith at the line, 24-9. Lady Cougars out front on your Honest Water scoreboard. 3:24 to play first half. Second free throw on the way for Brooklyn is good that time. 24-10. Meisner now with it for the Lady Cougars. Right wing, Wesselman. Fairman out top. Right wing for Faye Meisner. Left corner, Klosterman. Bounce pass underneath Horseman. Kick out top of the key for Westman, who skips it right side of the floor for Fairman, and she knocks down a 3. Her second of the game. And Nathan Reeder applauding the ball movement. Smith bringing it up. Gets it across. Double team comes from the opposite side, and a whistle and a reach-in foul on Wesselman. That one there, Wesselman, that's going to be her second personal foul, and the 19th foul on the Lady Cougars, and Wesselman will send Smith back to the line. One and one on the way for Smith, too strong that time, and Fairman with a rebound and a reach-in foul on Brooklyn Smith. Second personal foul on Smith. 14 foul on the Lady Indians with 2:44 to play first half. 27-10, they lead it. The Lady Cougars lead it on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner, Fairman right side. Wesselman, left wing, Meisner. Now Fairman. Meisner, left wing. Wesselman, right side of the floor for Fairman. Now Meisner. Now Fairman, right side. Now right corner, Klosterman. Bounce pass, right block for Horseman. Now Klosterman with a touch back in the right corner. Bouncing it back inside. Horseman tries to turn around jumper. Blocked out of the air by Molly Decamper. Molly stops, gets it to Michael, who had it partially blocked and into the hands of Wesselman. And a quick high arcing pass for Horseman, who hits Meisner. Driving to the hole and a whistle and a reach-in foul on Decamper. And that's going to be Molly's second personal foul, 15 foul. Chloe Book back on. Carson Newkirk back on for the Lady Cougars. Meisner will inbound it on the baseline for Book. Now for Fairman. Now Book with a touch. Right block for Newkirk. Gets a Decamper to go up in the air, and Newkirk with the up and under foul. Shot did not go. And Decamper's got 3 fouls. Darren Smith immediately has to go to the bench. Newkirk at the line. 1:45 to play first half. First free throw of 2 on the way for Carson Newkirk is good there. And 24, Kylie Smith back on. Now the Lady Indians super small with their lineup. Second free throw on the way. Good there for Newkirk. 29-10. 19 points here, the largest lead of the game. Smith's going to bring it up against Newkirk. Right corner, Gooderslow. Double team comes. And it was on a blocking foul against Book on the baseline. And that's Chloe Book's second personal foul. That's a 10th team foul, so double bonus. So Kayla Gooderslow will be at the line, 50% free throw shooter for the year. The first of 2 on the way for Kayla. Good that time. Perez now back on for Brooklyn Smith with 1:33 to play first half. 29-11, Lady Cougars out front. The second free throw for Gooderslow is good there. 29-12, Lady Cougars out front here over the Lady Indians as Gooderslow hit the second free throw. Book. Check that Meisner. Now Book with a touch right side of the floor. Now Newkirk in the right corner. Skips top the key, Fairman. 1:20 to play first half. Meisner. Now Book left corner. Dribbles up. Now Meisner. Right corner, Fairman. Right pass, Newkirk back out. Fairman tries the 3 right corner. That one off the top of the backboard. And the possession will go over to the Lady Indians. Brooklyn Smith back on. Megan Holtman will come out. And right there, I think Darren Smith playing with Day Camper having 3 fouls. Smith with 2, trying to protect. Smith took her off of that defensive possession and immediately brought her back on for offense. Who's got the ball is Smith with 1 minute remaining. Double team comes. Michael gets open. 3 on the way. That one halfway down and out. No good. Battle for the rebound. Last deflected out by Chloe Book. Smith the trigger on the baseline. Surveying, throwing out top for Callie Michael. 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Michael looking for help. Bounces for Brooklyn Smith. Brooklyn now goes left wing for Kaylee Perez with 40 seconds left to go. First half, 29-12. Lady Cougars out front. Bouncing for Gooderslow. Beats her girl, then shot was blocked out of the air by Horseman. Came up with the loose ball. Meisner going the other way with 25 seconds. Now backs it back out, initiates contact, now goes for Book. Book at the right point, 15 seconds. Newkirk now with 13. Now 11, now 10 for Fairman. Now 8 seconds on the clock. Now 7, now 6, now 5. Fairman goes, Newkirk with 4. 3 on the way, and she's wide open. That one's good for 3. Off the flare screen for Newkirk. And the Lady Cougars with a 32-12 lead on your Honest Water scoreboard here at the half over the Carlyle Lady Indians. The Spectrum Business Halftime will be coming up on the other side of this break. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Max 96.7.
Welcome in to the Spectrum Business Halftime Report here for you from Central High School here tonight. The Central Lady Cougars with a 32-12 lead over the Carlyle Lady Indians here at the half. So far, the Lady Cougars have led throughout this game, and Lady Indians have had a tough time on offense because they've turned the ball over quite a few times tonight. Darren Smith will be one thing that he's going to have to stress at halftime here for Lady Indians is they're going to have to cut down on the turnovers. They had 11 turnovers, and they turned it over on 5 of their first 6 possessions, and it really dug them a hole in the first half. And the Lady Indians, with the foul trouble of DeCamper and Smith, it's been a tough uphill climb so far, and they're doing everything they can against this tough Lady Cougar defense who's played them full court man-to-man tonight. Take a look here at some of the first half numbers for you in this one. And another thing, too, for the Lady Indians, struggling to shoot the basketball. And that was one thing that Darren Smith said about the consistency on offense and defense. He said offensively and defensively they haven't been fully consistent all season. And I think this is another one of those times. 3 of 16 from two-point field goal range for the Carlisle Indians. That's good for 19%. 0 of 1 from behind the arc for no percentage. They're 3 of 17 from the field for 18%. Have hit 6 of their 10 free throws, though, for 60%. 8 rebounds, 11 turnovers for the Lady Indians so far here tonight. Central Lady Cougars, 7 of 15 from two-point field goal range. That's good for 47%. 4 of 10 from behind the arc for 40%. 11 of 25 overall from the field for 44%. They are 6 of 8 at the free throw line for 75%. 12 rebounds, 6 turnovers for the Lady Cougars through one half of play. Box score breakdown-wise for you here so far through this game tonight. Molly DeCamper and Kaylee Perez each lead the team in scoring tonight. DeCamper with 4 points. She's 1 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line for her 4 points. She also has a tie for team lead in rebounds at the break. She has 4 rebounds. Perez 2 of 3 at the line, or 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line for her 4 points. 2 points for Brooklyn Smith, 0 of 5 from the field, 2 of 5 at the foul line for her 2 points. 4 rebounds, though, for Smith, tied team high. Kayla Gooderslow, 2 for 2 at the free throw line for her 2 points to round out the Lady Indians scoring here through one half. Central Lady Cougars are led in scoring at the break by Carson Newkirk. Newkirk is 3 of 6 from the field, including 2 of 2 from behind the arc. She's also hit 4 of her 6 free throws for her 12 points. Newkirk with 3 rebounds as well. Allie Fairman has 10 points at the break. Allie is 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 at the line for her 10 points. And then you got 4 points apiece from Abby Horseman and Faye Meisner, and 2 points from Chloe Book. Team high in rebounds for the Lady Cougars is Abby Horseman's 4 at the break. And I think if you asked Darren Smith if he held Faye Meisner to 4 first half points, you'd have to think if you're the Carlisle Lady Indians, you'd feel pretty good at the break. But so far, it's been the others that have stepped up for the Lady Cougars so far this evening. We're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we are going to have the second half for you. Your score here at the break on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Central Lady Cougars 32, the Carlisle Lady Indians 12. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Visit Breeze Motors to find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or CUV that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Breeze Motors is offering new 2016 Ford vehicles and a wide selection of pre-owned units. Breeze Motors has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts in their service department for over 100 years. On Old Route 50 West in Breeze, visit breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motors, your family dealer since 1913.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlyle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, MedPlus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon, or this evening. Sorry, the Dairy King with locations Breeze and Trenton, Illinois. Greg Meyer once again. Get ready here for the second half between the Carlisle Lady Indians and the Central Lady Cougars. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball to begin the second half. It's Horseman, Newkirk, Wesselman, Meisner, Fairman. To reset the floor here in the second half for the Lady Cougars, the Lady Indians counter with Perez, Michael Smith, Brooklyn Smith, Kylie Smith, and D. Camper. Horseman's pass inbound, stolen away by Kaylee Perez. She's going the other way, right-handed layup for two, and that's how the Lady Indians want to start things in the second half. Lady Cougars turn over for the seventh time. Perez on the theft, and 32-14 now. Wesselman bounce passing for Fairman, right wing. Now Horseman at the foul line, bouncing in the right corner for Wesselman. She ball fakes Wesselman, and she traveled back-to-back turnovers by the Lady Cougars. That's 8 in the game, and Nathan Reeder takes a seat on the bench. So it'll be Perez inbounding for Brooklyn Smith. Now Perez gets the ball back, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Going to use the screen. Double team's going to come from the far side. And then that pass deflected out by Newkirk, staying with the Lady Indians. DeCamper will trigger it on the baseline. Looking. Michael gets a catch in the right corner. Bouncing for Brooklyn Smith. Now Michael in the right corner. Now dribbles up to the top of the key. Now looks for help. Now crossovers with the dribble and goes in the corner for Kaylee Perez. Now bounces for Brooklyn Smith, who tries a three. That one is halfway down and out. No good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Allie Fairman. The Lady Indians rough shooting here continuing. Horseman with a catch. Foul line. Back in the right corner. Three on the way for Fairman. That one no good there. Rebound by Newkirk. High off the glass for two for Carson Newkirk. Newkirk adding to her totals 34-14, 6:38 to play third quarter. Third quarter action brought to you by V&H Recreation. Now Perez backs it back. Ball was deflected into the hands of Callie Michael. Trying to drive the left baseline. Almost lost her footing there. Now bouncing for Brooklyn Smith. Lob feed underneath. Ball deflected out. Last touchdown by Meisner as the double team came late. Baseline trigger for Kylie Smith. Goes in the right corner or left corner. Check that for Perez. Smith battling in there now. Molly DeCamper. Dump down. Brooklyn Smith. Foul line jumper on the way. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. Gets a rebound back. Puts a shot up. No good. Gets it again. That one's good that time for Smith. Third time is the charm for Brooklyn. She gets her first field goal of the evening. Now Meisner. 34-16. 6 minutes to play. Third quarter. Right wing for Fairman. Allie Fairman dribbles up and goes for Wesselman, left side of the floor. On the right or left corner for Fairman. Off the horseman screen at the elbow. Bounces for Meisner, right wing. Meisner will use the horseman screen to try a foul line. 2, no good there. Newkirk with a rebound and off the glass for 2 for Carson Newkirk. 16 points, 5 rebounds for Newkirk. Smith with a catch. Now Perez. Back for Smith. They get it across the timeline. Crossover dribble. Smith trying to get around Horseman. And a shot no good. The shot was good, but a foul on the floor. No shot. 11 Horseman. First personal. First team foul of anybody in the second half. Here comes Clarice Jansen. She had 2 fouls in the first half. And didn't play much in that first half, did Jansen. She'll check in now, though, with 5:17 to play third quarter. Smith bouncing it in for DeCamper. Had her pocket pass stolen away. 12th turnover now. Wesselman will bring it up. Meisner left wing. 5:05 to play third quarter. Newkirk with a ball fake. Shot blocked out of the air by DeCamper. But a foul was called. And Molly just picked up her 4th foul. And she makes the walk to the bench. And again, Darren Smith arguing all ball. Didn't look like there was a whole lot of contact there. First free throw on the way for Newkirk. No good. So DeCamper's got 4. She'll have to sit. Holtman will check in for her. Second free throw for Newkirk on the way. Good there. 17 points for Newkirk. And now the largest lead of the game for the Lady Cougars, 37-16. Perez brings it across the timeline, guarded by Wesselman. Going to use a couple of screens. And then an offensive foul on Kylie Smith. Going to be a moving screen, and now Darren Smith not happy with that. And again, I thought it was a good screen set. And it knocked Wesselman off balance. But a screen looks stationary. Fairman with a catch. Now Wesselman. Newkirk left wing. Ball fakes. Dribbles and bounces. Meisner right wing. 3 on the way. That one's good for 3 for Faye Meisner. 40-16 now. Perez. Of a couple of screens. Needs help and a whistle and a reach-in foul on Wesselman. And that's her 3rd foul. Alexis Klosterman on now for Wesselman. Kylie Smith will inbound for Kaylee Perez. 4:18 to play third quarter. Bouncing for Callie Michael left wing. Dribble driving at Fairman. Cut off there. Now bouncing out top for Perez. And now uses this Kylie Smith screen. Now Smith with a catch. And now left side of the floor for Brooklyn Smith. Smith driving to the hole. Forces one up. Shot was no good, but a foul on Newkirk. Second foul on Newkirk. Second team foul of the Lady Cougars. 3rd team foul of the Lady Cougars of the second half. And Brooklyn back at the line. She's 2 for 5 there tonight. First of 2 free throws for Brooklyn. Short that time, no good. The second Smith free throw, and that one didn't hit the rim. And 40-16 our score here with 3:57 to play in the third quarter. Meisner is going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Cougars. Off the Jansen screen. Trying to turn the corner. Right corner for Fairman now. Swings it for Newkirk left side. Now Klosterman right wing. Looking for a seam. Now goes out top for Meisner. Corner for Newkirk. Dump down for Jansen. Fall away jumper on the middle of the floor. No good. And rebound cleared down by Brooklyn Smith, her 7th. Lob feed is too high for Holtman. And the Lady Indians with their 13th turnover of the game. Book back on now for the Lady Cougars. Fairman will sit. Meisner quickly with a full head of steam the other way. 3:18 to play third quarter. 40-16. Our score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Chloe Book, the freshman, with it on the right wing. Newkirk foul line cut. Ball fake at the free throw line. Goes in for the left-handed layup for 2 for Carson Newkirk. And it's now 42-16 with 3:03 to play in the third quarter. Perez with a couple of screens. Trying to turn the corner. Drives right at Book. Shot goes up. Deflected for the rebound, and Newkirk with her 6th rebound of the evening. Meisner dribble drive, handoff corner for Book. Now top the key, Newkirk. Now Meisner. Dribbles middle of the floor, right elbow shot, no good. Rebound Klosterman. Leaves it for Newkirk, left block. Jump hook in the lane is good for 2 for Carson Newkirk, who has now hit her last 4 field goals. And Newkirk with 21 points with 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Cutting Smith. Right block jumper. Short, no good there, and the rebound cleared down by Jansen. Meisner for Newkirk. Skips right side of the floor for Book with 2:05 to play. Newkirk corner. 3 on the way for Meisner. Good for 3 on the inside. Outside delivery from Book to Newkirk to Meisner. Now 47-16. Perez for Michael, right side. And a holding on Newkirk underneath on the entry pass to Brooklyn Smith. Newkirk's got her 3rd foul. Here comes Fairman and Horseman back on for the Lady Cougars. Lady Indians bring on Gooderslow and 33 for the first time. That is Danielle Lange. Gooderslow inbounds. Now Smith on the baseline with a catch. Forces one up. Shot no good. Deflected out. Last touch by Jansen. Gooderslow throw on the baseline with 1:38 to play. 47-16. Lob for Holtman. Foul line jumper on the way. That one missed. Ball loose on the floor. Gooderslow comes up with it. Now it's Perez right side. Now Smith. Ball fakes. Now Holtman. Now Gooderslow top of the key. Right side of the floor, Perez with 1:18 to play. Perez trying to drive the baseline. Lost her footing. Picks up her dribble. Needs help. And throws it. And the pass thrown away by Fairman as she tried to hit Gooderslow. Now Fairman the other way. Klosterman left wing. Dump down Jansen. Fall away jumper in the lane. That one barely grazed the rim. Perez with the rebound. And a whistle and a reach-in foul. Check that foul. That one on 20, Klosterman. 3rd personal. 15 foul on the Lady Cougars of the second half. And on for the Lady Indians here. 31 is Michaela Fouch, a 5'5 senior. So Gooderslow will bring it up with 55 seconds to play third quarter, 47-16. Gooderslow handoff for Fouch. Now Brooklyn Smith, top of the key. Now Fouch trying to get it to the corner to Gooderslow, deflected out by Book. With 44 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Sideline throw for Fouch. Now Gooderslow. Lob. Smith. Left block going right in there. Shot forced up. No good. And Horseman with the rebound and the over the back on Smith. And I think that might be a little bit of frustration setting in Smith's 3rd foul. That's the 3rd team foul on the Lady Indians of the second half. With 35 seconds left to go, 47-16 Fairman. Klosterman bounce past Jansen, triple teamed inside. Now Klosterman, now Horseman, now right side of the floor for Book. Fairman in the right corner. Fairman with 20. Now Klosterman with 18 with the catch at the left side. Now bounces Fairman with 10. Now dribbling over to the left side of the floor with 8. Now Book with 7. Now Fairman with 5. Now back in the corner for Book with 3. She'll try a 3. That one's short, no good. Battle for the rebound, deflected out by Smith. And that is how the third quarter will end. Your score after 3 quarters, the Central Lady Cougars 47. The Carlyle Lady Indians 16. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Happy birthdays! That's what we deliver daily in the Women and Infant Center at HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. Moms and dads receive the pampering they deserve at this special time in our modern birthing suites. New family members are welcomed into the world in a safe, soothing atmosphere by truly caring and competent professionals. If you're expecting more from your maternity care, check out our amenities at stjoebreeze.com or call 526-5423.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
You found Max 96.7.
Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters of play. The Central Lady Cougars 47, Carlisle Lady Indians 16. Lady Indians will have the ball to possess the ball to start the fourth quarter. It's Gooderslow, Holtman, Brooklyn Smith, Michaela Fauci, and Danielle Lange to begin the fourth quarter. Lange's got a catch and then a whistle and a reach-in foul on Wesselman. That's going to be her 4th foul, and that's going to be the 16th foul on the Lady Cougars here of the second half. It's Wesselman, Meisner, Jansen, Newkirk, and Book to begin the fourth quarter for the Lady Cougars. Gooderslow. Off a screen from Brooklyn Smith, left corner, Fauch. Pass inside for Smith, deflected out, last touched out by Brooklyn Smith. And the 15th Lady Indian turnover here this evening. Don't forget to join Rip on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip opens up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap games from tonight and get other games from around the area as well. That's Talking Sports with the Rip right here on Max, and that's Rip on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Meisner finger roll layup, shot no good. Rebound though, Jansen. Shot goes up. Clarice couldn't get it to go. Now Meisner with the touch and a kick. Book steps into a 3 from the right point. That one's too strong that time too. Jansen with another rebound. They back it out for Wesselman. And then Wesselman trying to lead it in there, turned it over. 3 for Brooklyn Smith in transition. That one's short, and Fauch clears the rebound. Now Gooderslow. That shot there by Smith barely hit the rim. Newkirk with her 7th rebound. Meisner in transition. Newkirk back out. Meisner, dribble drive, right corner for Book. Now Newkirk with a tough catch, drives and kicks. Right baseline 2 on the way for Fay. No good. Jansen with a rebound, shot up and off the glass for 2, and a whistle and a timeout by Nathan Reeder. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here with 6:19 to play is the Central Lady Cougars 49, the Carlisle Lady Indians 16. This is high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
It's Max 96.7.
Abby Horseman and Alexis Klosterman check in during that break for the Lady Cougars with 6:17 to play here in the fourth quarter. Honest Water scoreboard 49, Central Lady Cougars 16, Carlisle Lady Indians. Fourth quarter action here brought to you by John Duro Studios. And welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Kayla Gooderslow with it right now for the Lady Indians with 6 minutes to play in the ball game. On the right side of the floor working against Book. Molly Decamper, who just checked in during that break as well. Her 3 goes up from the corner. Shot no good. And Klosterman clears the rebound. And Fairman will bring it across the timeline now, left side of the floor for Book. Right wing Horseman. Horseman left side. Now Book. Skips Jansen, left elbow, and a whistle, and she's called for a travel. And the 10th Lady Cougar turnover of the evening. 5:25 to play, fourth quarter. And Gooderslow will bring it across. Now Pouch, left corner, Molly DeCamper. Now Pouch. Pass there, stolen away by Allie Fairman. Fairman going the other way, right-handed layup, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up back into the hands of Fairman. Now she'll back it back out with 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Spectrum Business postgame will be coming up. Jansen's got it for the Lady Cougars left wing. Skip right side for Klosterman. Now Fairman. Now Book. Left side of the floor for Horseman. Don't forget to listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at WCXO967.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page when we are on the air with all our broadcasts. That's Abby Horseman with it for the Lady Cougars. 49-16 our score. 4:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Left side of the floor for Klosterman. Out top is Abby Horseman. Bouncing for Jansen. Ball fakes and whistle on another travel by Clarice Jansen on back-to-back possessions. And a line change here. Kylie Smith, Callie Michael, Kaylee Perez, and Brooklyn Smith all back on the floor for the Lady Indians here with 4:12 to play in the fourth quarter. Perez will bring it up. Right side of the floor, crossover dribbles against Book. Trying to find a seam, does. Floater in the lane, short, no good. Battle for the rebound. Smith hits the deck, last touchdown by a Lady Cougar. Kylie Smith will inbound now on the baseline. 49-16 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Cougars lead. Launches in the backcourt for Perez. Right side of the floor, Callie Michael. Skips Perez, bouncing Smith. Ball goes between her legs, and the Lady Indians with their 17th turnover of the evening. And Fairman will bring it up. Left side, Jansen. Now Klosterman, left corner. Now Book hits a cutting Fairman, driving to the cup. Left-handed layup, somehow got it to go for two for Allison Fairman. And it's 51-16. Perez back the other way, 3:20 to play. Kylie Smith, right point. Bounces Perez. Now in the corner, Molly DeCamper. Bouncing Brooklyn Smith. For a shot up off the glass is good for two for Brooklyn, plus a foul. And she'll go to the line. Fouls on 22, Jansen, third personal. And a line change now for the Lady Cougars. Actually, not a line change, but three subs come in. 4 is Mia Weems for the Lady Cougars. Along with 3, Allie Hammond. Second free throw for the +1, no good. By Smith. 3 is Allie Hammond, who just checked in. And 33, Taylor Povich. And Horseman needs help. She's trapped out front with 2:50 to play. Skips for Povich now in the corner for Hammond. Now Book. Now Horseman corner. Now outside Book, dumped down for Hammond. Now Horseman, top the key. Book tries a 3 straight on. That one no good. Battle for the rebound, deflected. And last touchdown by Molly DeCamper. And also now in for the Lady Cougars, we got 32. Ashton Hari and 30, Madeline Throne. Bounce in for Hammond. Now Weems. Now Hari. Now bouncing for Weems. Now Hammond. Dumped down for Pavic. Middle of the floor. Faces up. Then had it ripped out of her hands. Lady Cougars with their 12th turnover. And then Weems stole it back from Perez. Their 18th turnover. Weems the other way. Dumped down feed for Pavic and off her hand and out of bounds. And Lady Cougars give it right back. Now line change now on the other side. 21, Megan Holtman. 5, Kayla Gooderslow. 31, Michaela Fouch. 33, Danielle Lange. And number 20 is Erica Cox. On for the Lady Indians here with 1:59 to play, 51-18. Right wing jumper on the way for Megan Holtman is good for 2. Weems, Hari, now Hammond left corner. Now Hari, now right side of the floor. Weems, 1:35 to play, right corner for Frone. Now Weems left side. Outside Frone. Now Hari. Right side of the floor, Hammond. She's going to try a deep 2 on the way. That one no good. And the ball deflected out. Last touchdown by Weems. Gooderslow. Fouch. Corner now for Cox. Now back for Fouch. Left wing with 1:05 to play. In the fourth quarter, 51-20. Holtman. Now Gooderslow. Now Holtman. Lange underneath. Ball deflected in to the hands now of Fouch. Is going to go all the way out of bounds. Last touchdown by Lady Cougar. Gooderslow right corner now for Holtman with 13 seconds. Now Gooderslow bouncing underneath Lange. Jump hook on the baseline. Shot too strong, no good. And Weems clears the rebound. And Weems will go for Hammond on the right wing. And the horn's going to sound. And your final here tonight from Central High School is the Central Lady Cougars 53, the Carlyle Lady Indians 20. Aveston. Your Spectrum Business postgame show will be coming up here. And we'll have the Carlyle Union banner presenting our next broadcast. We'll have the final stats and analysis here tonight from Central High School. You're listening to High School Girls Basketball on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com. Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial rep, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm Agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm Agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer. Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroil Double Cheeseburger and Jumbo Hot Dog, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlyle Hardee's.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Spectrum Business Postgame Show here tonight from Central Community High School. The Central Lady Cougars defeat the Carlyle Lady Indians 53-20. It was 15-7 Lady Cougars after 1, 32-12 at the half, 47-16 after 3 quarters, and then 53-20 was your final. We take a look here at the final stats for you here this evening. Carlyle Lady Indians 7 of 31 from 2-point field goal range, good for 23%. 0 of 5 from behind the arc for no percentage. 7 of 36 overall from the field for 19%. 6 of 13 at the free throw line for 46%. 14 rebounds, 19 turnovers for the Lady Indians. Lady Cougars on the other side of the ball, 14 of 31 from 2-point field goal range. That's good for 45%. They were 6 of 16 from 3-point arc for 38%, totaling them 20 of 47 overall from the field for 43%, 7 of 10 at the free throw line for 70%, 24 rebounds, 13 turnovers for the Lady Cougars to round out their night. Take a look at the mock score here for you for both teams. The Lady Indians were led in scoring by both Brooklyn Smith and Kaylee Perez tonight. Brooklyn Smith was 2 of 16 from the field, 2 of 8 at the free throw line for her 6 points. She also had a team high 7 rebounds. Kaylee Perez has 6 points. She was 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 at the free throw line for her 6 points. 4 points for Molly DeCamper tonight. 2 points apiece for Megan Holtman and Kayla Gooderslow to round out the scoring for the Lady Indians. Lady Cougars tonight were led in scoring by Carson Newkirk. Newkirk was 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from behind the arc. She also hit 5 of her 8 free throws for her 21 points tonight. 12 points. Newkirk also had a team high 7 rebounds as well. 12 points for Allison Fairman tonight. 10 points for Faye Meisner. 4 points for Abby Horseman. 2 points apiece for Clarice Jansen, Chloe Book, and Taylor Povich to round out the scoring train for the Lady Cougars tonight. 53-20 is your final. Lady Indians move to 6-5 on the year, 1-4 in the Kokia Conference. Lady Cougars move to 7-1 on the year, 3-0 in the Kokia Conference after tonight's game. Our next broadcast, a couple of broadcasts are brought to you by the Carlyle Union Banner. And tomorrow night we are going to have boys action for you. Triad at Carlyle tomorrow night. Thursday night we'll have another county matchup. Central and Westland in girls action, that game at Trenton Westland. Friday night we'll have a boys matchup, Carlyle at Central and boys action. And then Saturday we'll wrap things up this week for us here at on Max as Jabot will take on Mater Dei in boys action. So 4 more games on the docket this week here on the Max Airwaves, and just getting things started here tonight between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Indians. That's going to do it here tonight for us here from the Dairy King broadcast booth. for the guy taking care of me back at WCXO Studios, Ben Koopman. Your final here tonight, the Central Lady Cougars 53, the Carlyle Lady Indians 20. You're listening to, and I am Greg Meyer saying so long from Central Community High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.